the Drop 52 here, the power of Kazakhstan. And today I bring you some Medal of Honor Warfighter gameplay. This is gonna be sector control, I believe. And I'm new to the game, so don't expect me to do pretty well. But I just feel like posting a game. So yeah, this Warfighter, and this is actually, I bought Warfighter recently because I've been busy. And this video actually not gonna talk about Warfighter. You've probably seen a lot of stuff. I'm actually gonna talk about Battlefield 3 Aftermath. So one thing that changed from the previous video that I made about Aftermath is the release date for PlayStation 3. It's gonna be 27th November for all the premium players of PS3, which you guys are lucky. And for PC and Xbox, we'll get it on December 4th, which is kind of okay with me. I think it's 1 week of waiting, and the closer to December is better because everybody has a like Christmas holidays and stuff, so they'll play more of different video games, including Battlefield 3. I bet many people will buy Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 3 Premium for Christmas, or they'll buy like Black Ops or Halo, which is more likely actually, because many people probably bought Battlefield during this year and Premium during the same year. Now let's talk about maps first. So the first map is going to be the epicenter. It's going to be set in the place with post-earthquake Tehran, and by the name of it, you probably suggest that it's going to be in the center of the whole earthquake and stuff. The next map is going to be Markaz Monolith, and it also going to be set in Tehran because all the maps of Aftermath are going to be set in Tehran. And the third map is going to be Saadi Palace, also set in Tehran, of course. And this map is set in the Iranian Parliament building, and it's going to be featuring like maze-like gameplay focus. So it's kind of like probably going to be like your close quarter map, or probably like Grand Bazaar or Parish Metro. And the last map is going to be called Telemarket. The map is said to be featured within a hillside village in Iran, primarily focusing on vertical gameplay, which is kind of sounds promising, but it's still going to be probably close quartering and probably great for snipers if you're defending the hillside, because if you're higher than your enemy, you're gonna have easier time sniping. Now let's talk about vehicles that DICE gonna add. The first vehicle they're gonna add is Phoenix. It's gonna be United States only, so it's gonna spawn on the United States base because it's gonna be a Humvee, kind of heavily modified Humvee. Barsuk is gonna be a heavily modified Gazvodnik, and it's gonna be only spawn on the Russian side, and both vehicles is going to be light transport troop vehicles. And the third vehicle they're going to add is Rhino. It's going to be acting as a technical, so it's a civilian heavily modified vehicle refitted with armor. And what's been rumored that the machine gun is going to be controlled by the driver, not the gunner. And also I think that the gunner is going to be present in the technical vehicle, or Rhino. For now, the guns that are going to be released in Battlefield 3 Aftermath are unknown, except one. Well, technically it's not a gun because it's a gadget. It's going to take a gadget 1 inventory slot, so you can have your M4 pistol and the crossbow. And the crossbow is going to be called Xbow, and it's going to be available for use by all kids upon the completion of Stick and Stone's assignment. The Xbow is going to have 4 different bolts. The standard bolt is a default bolt for Xbow, so it's not going to be anything. It's just typical bolt. High explosive bolt, the name says it all. It's going to explode on impact, and it carries a small C4 charge. The scan bolt is going to be a bolt tipped with a radio emitter that scans enemies within 10-meter radius. The balance bolt is going to be kind of like a standard bolt, but it's more aerodynamic and it has most range among all the bolt types. And that's Xbow for you. And I think they're gonna add 4 more guns at least, because there's 4 kits or maybe they're gonna be gadgets. You'll never know. And in total, there should be at least 8 because that's usual preference for Battlefield 3 assignment. So, in other words, they're gonna add 7 either guns or gadgets. You never know. But DICE gonna add a new game mode called Scavenger, and the Scavenger is that the soldiers start equipped with only a knife, one grenade, and a sidearm, and they must search the map for more powerful weapons to increase their chance at surviving and eventually winning. So this game type is gonna be kind of like a arena mode. If anyone played Quake, Unreal Tournament, I'm not sure about Unreal Tournament. I don't remember that much. Halo. These are the arena games where you have weapons dropped everywhere, and they're spawned at random, of course, and you have to pick them up. And it's kind of cool to see the arena game type in Battlefield 3, and let's see how it's gonna work out. You never know. It's probably can be a pretty good game type. And that's pretty much it for the Aftermath. And of course, they're gonna include new dog tags, new assignments, new achievements, and they're gonna actually add new character models that's gonna fit to Earthquake Aftermath settings, which is kind of cool. I'd like to see what ideas they got. I bet one of the characters is gonna have like ripped uniform or something, or like a broken hand. I'm not sure. Like use an M4 with one hand, but I doubt that. But yeah, and actually, if you never bought Battlefield 3 before, buy Battlefield Premium Edition. You'll get Premium for $60, I think. Premium and the game for $60, which is kind of a good deal because it's like paying 34 each. And even if you're not gonna play Battlefield that much, just buy it. It's just worth it, in my opinion. It's just worth it. That $60. And check this out. There's 2 people wiped out the fire team. Yeah, but yeah. Now let's go to Medal of Honor, and I got owned by that guy. Now the multiplayer is kind of fun, but it's just frustrating. And one thing I see is gonna die out in like a month or something, month or 2, because it's not as fun as Battlefield. Like it doesn't have the same fun feeling as when I played like Battlefield 3. Like Battlefield 3, the only reason I like it more is because I don't know, it's just more fun to play, like because of the vehicles and stuff. And one thing I actually don't like about Medal of Honor is like it always, like all the maps have like some kind of tint in them. Like for example, this map has kind of like yellowish brownish tint, and I don't really like it. The other map will probably have like the beta map had like a dark tint, which is kind of cool, but like the whole map looks great, like yellowish and stuff. At least add something that will like distinguish. And I don't mean flags. Flags are the different thing. Like Russian flag, of course stood out in this. Like make at least crates more greenish or something. It just bothers me. And one thing I actually don't like is like, I know, it just sometimes it feels like this game hasn't been finished pretty well. It's like a bit bagged out, of course, and also connection issues sometimes. Like I duck behind the thing, and then like after a second later I die. I was like, what the fuck? It just doesn't make sense sometimes. This game sometimes doesn't make sense, but it's fun to play. Is it better than 2010? I'm gonna say in the middle. Actually, it's not better. It's not bad. It's not worse. It's like in the middle. The only reason it's in the middle is because, because how can I say it? It's like it doesn't have all the issues that 2010 had, but it has its own issues. That's it. And 2010, I think it had more. It was more polished than this one. But I guess if you patch it good enough, this game can be great. Thanks for watching. Draft 2 Stranov. And the final score, I'm not sure, it was like 16-5.